wanted to re-listen to it, we'll send it out this week one day. So it's good to see everybody. I hope you've kicked off your year well, to say the least. So I'm going to take 10 minutes, and before we start, I want you all to give me your name and club as we get to know each other better and better. And I want you to give me one word or two at the most about how you feel about being the president. Okay? Dennis, you start.
Well, Dennis Burke was the keynote, and I'll say excited.
Okay. Sean, the beard man.
Sean Toomey, Yuma Foothills Rotary. He stole mine right out of my mouth. Just excited to be in a position.
Okay. Tony.
Tony Vartola, Rio Rico AG Region 10. Also optimistic. It started out good.
Cool. Tina.
Tina McGee, Wilcox, thrilled.
Cool. All right, Bill. The guy with the fan going in the ceiling. The fan man. Are you there, Bill?
I'm here. Bill Hammond, Daybreak Rotary, Casa Grande.
Give me a word.
Nervous?
Okay, that's okay. And we see your fan really well.
Yeah.
Sherry.
Sorry.
There, how's that?
Go ahead, Sherry. You can't talk. Sherry's been sick, you guys. She had too much fun at her birthday party.
Sherry Bisbee, overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. Okay. There's a glare on the thing that says iPhone.
That's me. That's Carl.
I can't see you, Carl. Okay.
Can you?
There's a big
window
glare
behind.
right behind you. So
How's
There
that?
you-
that's
Better. Better.
It's actually the roof in the landmark. I'm at Pam's place. We're about to have our meeting. So
Tell everybody I said hi.
I will.
What's a word for you?
A word for what? I'm sorry. I just got in.
Oh,
I'm
you
a
just
little
got
late.
in. Okay. A word, you kicked off your first month. So give me a word or two that describes how you're feeling.
I'm having a blast so far. How's that?
That's good.
I mean, you know our club.
I
We're the most overly involved humans that have ever existed. So this is easy so far.
All right, Keith.
Keith Eaton from Florence. I agree with everybody's word, but I'm proud. Let's use that word.
Good one. All right, Leo.
Leo Lawrence in Oro Valley. As this is my third club and third time as president, I guess I'd say resigned. I'm resigned to getting hopefully the third time I'll get it right and I won't have to do it again.
Never say never.
No.
Nathan.
Nathan Palmer, Coolidge Rotary Club. I'd say I am hopeful.
Cool. Cool. Sean. Aslan.
I would agree with everybody else's words, but I would say optimistic
Cool.
and up
That's
for
good
the challenge.
That's
Yeah.
good for Pantana.
Very.
I would say sad. Only 11 more months.
All right. Oh, Rebecca got new glasses.
Yes, I would say honored.
Right. Well, hi, Maggie.
Hello,
What's your club,
Maggie.
Maggie?
Yes, from Settlebrook Sunrise Rotary, and much encouraged.
Cool. All right, Merrill.
Yeah, Merle Ermentrout, Green Valley. Excited but busy.
To Archibald's meeting.
All right, Casey.
Casey Harder from Sierra Vista Rotary. I'm excited.
Fun 4th of July there. Wendy,
I am ready.
and you're with Saddlebrook, right?
Saddlebrook Rotary Club, yes.
All right, Ann.
Well, I'm not a president. I'm an AG, but I'm excited about the new year.
Always nice to have you. Sean.
I
Sean
went
Tracy.
already.
No, Tacey. You didn't go.
I'd say honored, thrilled. I like honored. I just to play on that. I just think the opportunity to serve others at this capacity is a real privilege.
Cool. Fatima. Fatima. Oh, you turned her off, Leo. Do you have to turn her back on? I'm going to keep moving. Tom, I see you in the dark.
Yes, I'm always in the dark. No, this is,
Go ahead.
I'm always president, so it's just usual. The word is usual.
Usual. And your club, your name's not there. What's
I'm
your club name?
superior.
Superior. Juan Guzman.
I feel energized.
Whoa, cool. Let's see if Jennifer can top that one. Jen? Are you there, Jen? You're still muted. I'll come back. Mr. High.
Good evening, Mike High, Rincon Rotary. Grateful for the opportunity to serve.
Cool.
Why this thing is blocking this,
Fatima.
Easy.
How do you feel about your year? One word.
Forget it. You're stuck.
All right. Keep going. Looks like I got another page of people. Whoa, let's see who's down here. We have Leda.
Maybe you're can't hear a voice.
Leda, can you answer that question? What club are you from? And
Yeah, it is on.
how do you feel?
I'm from the Sierra Vista Sunrise Rotary, and I'm really excited for this year.
Cool. Okay, Dick.
Challenge.
Huh? What's your word, Dick?
Challenge.
Challenged. Okay. Oh, Georgina. Hello.
Hi, I represent the Nogales, Arizona, and I am nervous.
Okay. All right, but
Echo, two back. Fantastic.
okay, let's see. Curtis.
Curtis, Rotary Club of Tucson. I don't believe anything Brannick said. I don't think it's the truth, but my word is I'm trying to stop the recall.
Okay, Michael.
Michael Pease, I'm a secretary for Green Valley since 2006, and I'm curious about DAC-DB, trying to learn it as fast as I can so I can help the rest of the club.
I don't think you're alone. Barbara.
I'm Barbara Barbengen, and I'm from Saddlebrook, and I am out.
Okay. Jen. Jennifer Sprung. Can you hear me? Okay, we'll get back. Can you hear me though? Okay then, never mind. Well, good to see everybody. As we kick off our year, I hope July is going well for you. It's nice to get the first month under your belt and take a deep breath and take a look around your club and say hello and sit in the chair you're sitting in. I know I feel that way. So I can only imagine how you feel. So I'm going to start through the agenda, and I'm going to leave some time at the end for any particular questions you might have. something that's come up that you'd like a little help with, something that you've thought of. So I'm just going to kind of plow through the little agenda I sent you, and I'm going to start with this. Our favorite new topic in today's time is DAC-DB. I've got Leo, who is our DAC-DB expert on this call. He's also the president of the Oro Valley Club, but he is really walking us through the change to DAC-DB. I don't know, Leo, how many clubs do we still need to
Well, the last time I looked, I think there were 4.
Four? Okay, so you're gonna probably get a call from me or Leo if you're one of those 4 about what you need to do to get us all on the same
Sorry,
page.
it's 6 Rotary clubs and 1 Rotaract club.
Okay, so if your club has not gone into the Rotary International website and switched over to read-only DAC-DB, which is on the bottom of one of the pages, we'll be calling you because everybody else is there. For us to gather all the data for the whole district, we have to have everybody at least in the read-only. If you don't have any plans of changing your platform from Club Runner to DAC-DB, that's okay. We still need it to have it so that DAC-DB can read your data.
And if you have any problems, just let me know.
Yeah, Leo's
it's really
the
very
man.
easy. It's just,
yeah, I was up in Safford and walked him through it the other day. So it's really not a hard thing to do. If you just haven't done it yet, we'll be in touch with you probably in the next week or so, one of us, just to get you moving on that. DAC-DB, I hope you've gone on there. The district grant module is on there now. So I don't know. A show of hands, who's applying for a district grant? Put your hand up. I'm going to count. Put your hand up. 1. Dennis, are you guys? Okay, Sean, you are? Georgina, are you guys applying?
I think I counted 12.
I can't see them all. 12. We don't want to send any of that money back, and you got a week. As small as you want it. If you have any questions about it, if you don't know what I'm talking about, call us. The DAC-DB website's got it all. Thank you, everybody. Last year we spent back like $12,000. So because no one applied for the money. So remember, if you have any questions or you have an idea, it can be the smallest amount you can apply for, just to remind you, is $250, which is a $500 grant. You can do it. I know a couple of you guys are doing it for the dictionary project. Know that the rules have changed. If you've been around a long time, you used to not be able to apply for the same thing more than once. Now, as long you apply for the same thing, as long as the population you're serving is different. So perfect for dictionary projects because third graders, except maybe 1 or 2, change every year. Those kids that get held back, we don't count them. So please, the max you can apply for it is the $4,000, but remember it takes a $4,000 match. I know I talked to my club today. I'm with Mountain Empire and they're writing it up as we speak. So ours will be in. I didn't see Annalisa on this call because I think she's working on the grant. So I hope if you haven't started thinking about it, think about it. Also, the other thing that Christy wanted me to share with you, that if you have an idea and you have it just about ready to go and it doesn't go in on the 31st, call her. And she'll give you a couple extra days if you haven't gotten what you need. If you didn't get a signature from a partner, if you didn't get something that you needed for that project, she's not going to hold it open. But if she knows it's coming in a couple of days late, she's accepting that. But you have to let her know. So it's kind of basic, which is fair. So we want to spend excuse me?
The district approvals then won't be happening until after the 31st?
So you will hear in August, and around September 1st, you'll get the check. Because it has to go through our district, then it goes to RI, and then it comes back. The approvals. So remember, 2 important things is that anything you spend has to be, can't spend any of the money until after you get the check. So you can't pre-spend it and then use that receipt going forward. So just a couple little detail that I've learned over the years that I kind of screwed up a couple of times, but that's okay.
Yeah. And what date did you say again? I missed that.
They're due August 31st. No,
July
they're due
30th.
the end of July 30th. And they're going to make the decision in August. You'll get the check right around September 1st.
All right, got you.
Anybody have any questions about that? Okay, cool. We're excited. We really, what we don't spend will come out in a second round. And the second round is a smaller amount. And if you want to apply for a second grant, you have to have the first one done and turned in. So let's say you do dictionaries. I'll use that as a good example. So you buy your dictionaries, you get them out in October, I'm making that up, and you close it out, you send your receipts and report in. When the leftover money, if there is any, will be out and available on an as needed basis. So there's not a deadline for that once we know how much we have left, but you got to finish the first one before you start the second one. There were a couple clubs last year that were able to do 2 projects through the district grant process. So that's it. That's pretty cool. Leo, what?
On the district grants, I just thought you might like to know there are 6 that are at district for review and approval, totaling about $12,800 already. So, and there are 4 others that are pending for another 8,000. So that's 20,000 that's already being requested.
Good. And the total we have this year is about, I want to say 40 some.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40 some. So get them in. We'll do our best to get them all out. Hopefully, it'd be nice if we had too many asks. It'd be a miracle. Sending money back is not something we like to do. No other questions on the district grant stuff? Next thing, the marketing project. So you've heard me, some of you have heard me talk about this already. I'm going to repeat some of it, but just hang with me. The zone, we're all part of the zone, had marketing money available, targeted marketing for recruitment of new Rotarians, however we wanted to use it. So each district got $3,000 and we had to match it with $3,000, which we had in our budget. So there's a group that have started working on it. I think you saw the email that came out either today or yesterday, looking for anybody interested in being a part of a one-time meeting. It's a 2-hour meeting talking about marketing, talking about wordsmithing, talking about how we want to promote Rotary, the Rotary in our district. Part of the project is also going to help us all. Some of you know how to do this. I don't, so I can only say it's a new thing to me. When you Google Rotary in our area, not much comes up. And our goal is that all of our clubs have a Google business page and that we use the right words that when people Google in our area, well, I hope if Leo, you know more about this than I do. If we want to be able to get to us right away with a call me. So I know Google knows where I live. They know where all of us live.
Google knows all.
If I wanted to know about the Rotary, wanted to join a Rotary Club or learn more about one, I would look at this first web page that comes out that talks about Rotary in general, and then I hit I'm interested. Some way there's a button. It's not the right word. There's this place to click, and it would send me to my club if they were from Sonoyta. If I had a business page ready. So we're going to be putting together a how to do this for those of you that don't know how to do that, because I don't know how to do that. We're going to roll that out of the district conference, but the meeting coming up that Cassius sent out a call for 20 folks to join us to talk through how that is going to look, how it's going to be designed. And it's a one-shot meeting. It's not joining the committee. It's nothing like that. So if either you or someone in your club as a marketing person and understands digital marketing, please have them join us. Someone asked a question.
Yeah, it's Carl Griffor from Sierra. Hey, yeah, if you want to go ahead and put my name on it, it's fine. I actually used to teach it up at the college, so.
Okay,
that-
Carl, you got an email today. You should have from
Did I?
Kasha. Yeah, you should have. She's looking for RSVPs. If you don't see it, shoot me a quick email and I'll get you on.
Yes, ma'am.
It's
Thank you.
also in the impact that when it will go out tomorrow. If it
Oh,
didn't
it's
go out.
also there. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. So it'll be there too, Carl, so you can hook up that way.
What's the date for that?
I just
Good
looked at it.
question. Yeah, me too, but I don't remember.
Leo, pull it up.
Oh,
It's on the
that's-
impact. It's real quick. It's like next week. August 1st?
Yes.
I think it's August 1st. Yeah, August 1st at 4:30 to 6:30. So some of us, I know in our club, I have a lady that's knows this stuff like the back of her hand. So it isn't me, but I'm talking to her about getting involved. So if you have people in your club that are really good at this stuff and understand it and understand the value of it, please. Now, the backside of that is once this rolls out, you're going to have to identify someone in your club who is the contact for those people that are interested in joining your Rotary Club. If you know about Rotary, because you can't not respond when somebody says, I want to know more. The worst thing we can do for folks is not call them back or not connect with them. So be thinking about either your membership chair, it can be you, whoever you want to talk about your club to people that are interested in joining. And that'll be part of what gets rolled out at the district conference.
Sue?
So start thinking about that. Talk to your club. Who wants to be who wants to catch those calls or those emails or those I want to know more things. We're using the there's a quick application process through Rotary International that we're going to use. So they'll go to that page, fill that out, and then it'll come to you, Nathan. It'll come to your club if they're from that area, or it'll come, to Yuma or to one of the clubs in Yuma.
And
So
in fact,
think
the
about how you can
information-
describe yourselves.
The information that they fill out on the RI form will automatically come into your DACDB prospective member database. So you won't have to enter any data. It'll already be there.
So just my goal for tonight is just think about identifying someone that is your person. So the marketing grant, you'll know more about it. More is coming out. I think it's a great opportunity for us. And if we find a big value to it and it's worth our time, the zone is just challenging us to see if we can come up with some ideas. I was in Yuma this past week we did our president's training over in Yuma, and the folks that were sitting around the table were talking about doing either a pop-up, getting a Yuma pop-up for not to sell anything, but to sell Rotary at community events and share that pop-up and share it between all the clubs in the Yuma area, which I think it's one more thing we can do to promote it. On the Rotary website, there's some great materials that you can design brochures about your club, use that brand center, and brag about yourself. You guys all do amazing things. So let's talk it up. More information to come. And I think it's a great opportunity. Your AGs will be sharing more as it rolls out. It'll be rolled out by the time we have another week of these meetings. So I'll be anxious to see what y'all think. Let's see. We've got the district conference coming up before I see you again. So the district conference, the 18th and 19th of October, it overlaps with a bunch of events in our community. I know that. We're doing our best. We're really hoping that we can get some sponsors out of our clubs. So I would love to see some of your clubs sponsor the conference for like $100. That would help a lot. We're doing the baskets again. The prices have gone up. You're going to hear me say that on a couple issues this year at this call. The prices of everything in the district conference went up, and we're trying not to raise the cost for all our Rotarians that come. So we're looking, you're going to get another email from me requesting, if we had $100 from each club, that would help us keep that number the same or really close to what we paid last year for it. So know that's coming your way. The other thing that's coming your way, you'll see, I'll be talking about when I see each of you in the next couple months is RILA. Same issue with RILA, guys. Costs are going up. I've chosen RILA. I mean, those of you who've been around know that the district governor usually picks a charity. So that if you want to do something in my name for something, I'm asking you to give money to RILA. We're trying to keep it the same $500 for another year. If we can get enough sponsors that can put it together that way. We didn't fill it up last year. You need to know that we had some empty spots. We were short. Jen might know. How many kids were we short, Jen? Are you here? Oh, she can't talk. That's right. We were short, I want to say 8 or 10 spots.
It may be delayed.
Hello? Jennifer. Yeah, she can't. She's having trouble. Anyway, so that's my charity of choice this year. So just know and start recruiting your kids, and reservations. You know how you reserve your spot now are going to happen really soon. I would encourage you to start looking for young people. And if you don't have someone from your club and you'd like to sponsor, there are some clubs that have more kids than they have money to send. So you can always reserve a spot and make it a scholarship as well. So that's coming up. I know the RILA folks at the district conference. I have two young men that are district governors like myself from California that are in their 30s, and they're both former RILA kids, and they are now district governors. One's in downtown LA and the other's out in, I think he's in Sacramento. And they both learned about Rotary through RILA, and now they're district governors. So they're pretty cool guys, way too much energy. They'd fit right in with my UMU guys. Way too much energy for me, but they're a lot of fun. Tony.
So, yeah, just to let you know that through the schools, you can do the school tax credit to sponsor RILA students. Our club and the Two-Back Club sponsor 10 students each year through contributions from our members using the school tax credit. So that's another way for your members to be able to sponsor kids going to RILA also.
Well, that's good to know. If you want to know more about that, Tony's been doing that for a long time from his club. He's happy to share how they go about that because they've been very successful with that, and so is Two-Back. Any questions about RILA? These are all just little tidbits that I want you to start thinking about. It's coming up. It'll be here before we know it, to say the least.
What are the dates for RILA?
It's always Martin Luther King weekend in January. Whoever's got their calendar up, whatever dates those are this year, it's same weekend every year. I know at our little school down here in the Patagonia, our high school is pretty small, and we usually start recruiting before they leave school in the spring. And we have a list of kids, whether we don't have the applications yet, but we have a list of kids interested.
Martin Luther King's 20th of January.
That's that Monday. So
Yeah.
they leave Thursday and they're back Monday.
So that's Thursday 16th through the 20th then, or something like that, or?
Yeah, they come back. Yeah, they come back on that Monday.
Okay.
So that'll be here before you know it. Let's see.
Just a quick question. How much is it to sponsor a kid through RILA?
500.
500. Okay.
And like I said, we're trying to keep it at 500 this year. It's been a conversation we're having, even though the costs are going up, because I said, if I can get it as my charity and we can raise some money separate from that $500, that'll help keep it where it is. So that's our hope. We're going to have some RILA kids doing some stuff at the district conference to raise some money for that purpose. I think they're going to sell a pretty cool little RILA mug that's a metal camp, those metal camping mugs, you know what I mean by that? Those that probably have a smiley face on it just because it's kind of my thing, and it says RILA on it. So they'll be doing some fundraisings. We got 3 or 4 kids that are going to come to the district conference And again, I got the two guys coming from LA or from California that are going to talk up the value of RILA because they're district governors now and would have known anything about RILA, about Rotary if it wasn't for RILA. So you just never know. You never know where those people are going to take you with the RILA class. District fans. How many of you already have president-elects? Okay, it's really important that you let Bruce, the district governor-elect, know that person. Know who that is. Get him in your get him on DAC-DB, get that out. If you don't have that, as you know, you will be assumed until you replace yourself, we'll assume you're the next president-elect. We did that last year. Until you have a president-elect, you're going to be hearing from Bruce about what's coming up. So that's kind of a way to get you motivated. We're going to assume it's you unless you tell us it's somebody else. Juan,
I heard about that. I already have mine in the system.
Smart. Juan, did you have a question? I saw you. No, you're doing your ears. Okay. Any questions about that? Okay, because February is pets, and you know what? I don't have those dates. It'll be on the district calendar, so just watch it. We're really going to use the district calendar this year a lot. So my advice to you is all my visits are on the district calendar. If you have an issue with any of them, let your AG know. We can switch them around. If you'd like me to meet with your board, I'd really like to do it either right before or right after the meeting I have with you, because I have 50 some meetings to go to. And if I can not head out to someplace twice, not get ahead, I would like that. So a couple of you have already made those arrangements. If not, I understand, but I would love to meet with your board. So think about how to do that. That's my preference. I'm over in Yuma twice. I'll be up. All your AGs know your dates. If you don't know them yet, they're already out and published. If you have any questions about that, or you want to adjust it, or you want to change it, Kasha will be in touch with you before I come. Okay, she'll be there. She'll call you. She'll be in touch just to confirm everything, number one, and number two, to give you the outline and what it's like to have the district governor come visit you. Many of you have had that happen to you 100 times, and other of you are pretty new. So,
Sue,
and I'll be coming.
So there is no pets this year.
Oh yeah, right, Leo.
It's PELS, PELS now.
Yeah, they changed the name, but I still.
And it's February 21st through the 23rd.
Okay. All right, I busted through all of my stuff. The billing came out from RI. You should have your treasurer should have received that, or if you make sure you're asking those questions. I talked to the Chad today. He's going to get his out in the next week from the district. And the bad news is I only have Chad till September 1st. I need a district treasurer desperately. I know I went through a whole list today of people that have financial backgrounds in all of your clubs, and there's quite a few. And Curtis, you have a lot that have financial backgrounds. I am really looking for somebody. So if you could do a little legwork and see if people are interested, all of you, I really appreciate it. I have been talking about this for 6 months and have had no luck. Michael.
The agenda says they, I assume that's RI and district, are preferring to use electronic transfers of CC. What is CC?
Credit cards.
That's what I thought.
Doesn't mean you have to. Doesn't mean you have to.
Would it be something like the district sends money to the club sends money to the district by way of credit card, all electronic, no paper?
You can do it all electronic this year. The one you got already is Rotary International. And they're really trying to get away from checks, which is in today's time. But I mean, if you still do a check, they're not going to not take it. But they're really trying to do ACH or credit card. So they're
Got it.
encouraging us to talk about that.
Yeah, they will do ACH too. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah. Yeah, either of those. If not, send a check, but they'd rather have that. Okay,
What
guys,
is
I got,
ACH as far as that goes?
huh?
What is ACH?
It comes directly out of your checking account,
Bank to bank,
bank to bank.
Wire transfer.
right,
Yeah.
wire transfer.
Yeah, that's a wire transfer.
Which can be
Geez, I was hoping,
expensive.
Michael, you said, oh, I'll be district treasurer.
ACH is typically a free version of wire transfer. A wire transfer might have like a $25 fee, but ACH, once set up properly, should be a free transfer from bank to
Right.
bank.
If your bank participates, that's right.
Yannick seems to know a lot about numbers. Maybe he wants to be district treasurer.
It's on my list.
He's on the list, right?
I
Oh,
heard
I
Curtis's
have a
club
long-
specifically mentioned.
Huh?
I heard
Yeah,
Curtis's
Brannick.
club specifically requested.
Well, he has the most members and he has a lot of people with finance background.
Yeah, but you know if they're a member of my club and I'm the president, not high character people.
I need people to talk it up. We're going down the bad. I don't want to have, I'm really trying to get away from paying somebody, but we got to have someone after September 1st. So if you could talk it up at your clubs, if you have somebody that might be interested,
Especially with an
Yeah.
accounting background.
that would be really helpful, financial or accounting background. Yeah. And we have quite a few in our district, to be honest. It's all, you know, Chad's made it comparatively a pretty simple system, and we have a bookkeeper. So you don't do all the data.
Dude, I would send out an email and see if some takers.
I have done that 3 times. I'll do it again.
For treasurer? Oh, I guess I missed that.
Yeah. And it's been on the impact every week.
Do you have the email addresses for those that have the finance background?
He does now.
I
Because
do.
if you do, I would email them individually if you can to make it a personal ask, so it's not a blanket.
I'm happy to.
Good idea.
There's about 50 of them in our district that are under the age of 65. I figured the people that were 85, I kind of crossed them out.
Oh, I don't know. They've got a lot of experience.
I know some of them, so I crossed them out. Not that 85 is old, don't get me wrong. Well, Antonio, hello.
Hello.
So Antonio is a new president. She's from Maricopa.
Yes. I thought I was going to be with Jim Irving.
Jim isn't here.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm it.
You're it. I hope you're getting my emails.
I got today's.
Did you get today's? Can you put in the chat your correct email address so I can confirm it?
Will do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So the only other thing I want to say is I'm coming up to Marana on Saturday to do the last of the district AG president trainings. Thanks for everybody that was able to make it. I know it's tough on some folks. Everybody's busy, but we've had a pretty good turnout, and thank you to our AGs who set it up. Well, you Yuma guys missed a good time. We missed a couple clubs, but it was really fun. And it'll be fun on Saturday too. So it's a little after 6. I promised I'd give some time for any specific questions you might have or anything you'd like to discuss for the last 20 minutes or so. Anybody? Dennis.
I'll just mention that from our president's meeting that Saturday, we first that I heard of it about the kitchen cabinet, and we talked about it with some of our officers and felt we probably didn't need another committee and another meeting. But what I do now is just have it as part of the agenda and just share with them that if they have any thoughts or ideas or new ideas, something on their mind for the club, it's my kitchen cabinet moment. And I just have them bring it up to any of us or tell them to share it with a board member if it's something that comes up and they want to do that. So I thought that was a neat one, the kitchen cabinet.
I'm making notes from all, and when the last one's done on Saturday, I'll finish up the notes and you guys are going to get a copy of all the points and all the stuff that we talked about at the trainings. And there's some really good stuff. So thank you. Okay, what else we got? Any AGs have anything?
Sue, I got a question.
Okay.
Can you just do a real quick, like 20-minute summary of the training I missed on Saturday?
Oh, so sad. Did you get the agenda?
Not for that one, no.
Okay, I'll send you the agenda, and there was a 2-page handout that I gave, the expectations of presidents and AGs. And then you'll
Cool.
get the summary, I'll send out. I thought everybody got it, so hopefully it's going out from
I
Miranda.
didn't get any.
Okay. Well, your time's coming up. Do you know about the one Saturday, Antonia?
No, I
Okay,
haven't
where
gotten any.
where's Bonnie? Barbara, you're here, right? Bonnie's not back from vacation yet. Barbara, are you there?
Yes, she gets back like, I think today or tomorrow.
Right, yeah, the day before. Could you do me a favor and connect with Antonia later?
Okay.
After this call, and just talk to her a little bit about what's coming up, because I know Barbara's, Bonnie's still in Maine or Vermont or wherever she goes. Where is she, Nathan?
Vermont.
Vermont, swimming, right?
What's that?
The floods have been bad up there. Do you mind,
Yeah.
Barbara?
Sure, I'll be glad to.
Antonio, can you put your number and your email in the chat?
Yes.
And I'll go right there and copy it.
There you go. Oh, and Wendy likes my background. The Grand Center. The Grand Center. They have all kinds of cool stuff. And then I don't know if you've watched on, there are so many cool visual graphics that are coming out on Facebook. I have a couple links to stuff, and I've been sharing them. I think we're going to have a little library of really cool ones on DACDB for folks to use. There have been some really good ones that people around
They're
the world
already in the image library. So anytime Kasha uses one, it goes in there. So
well, there's quite a few, and I don't know how many of you are active on Facebook, but I mean I have all your Facebook pages, but I get a whole lot from Rotary International and from all over the world, and one is just as cool. People are so creative. I would never think of it. I'm not a creative person, so. Those are things to use. Those are all public and public domain. They encourage us to use them. If you find something you really like, don't feel like you can't use it. Share it on your own Facebooks or on your own, any of your thing. Use them as a background on your Zoom calls. It's kind of fun. Let's see. Dick, you sent out the agenda.
Sue?
Yes.
On regards to that, the Facebook, do you mind just asking, as part of the conversations, one of the things that I have still not found is, so for all of the social media contents, there's ways that you can incorporate moving GIFs, like the Rotary logo and all of that. There's not a lot of those available on social media. Sorry, Fatima, can you mute yourself?
Sorry.
Go ahead, Juan.
Yeah, so just for that, because there's a lot of the social media companies are really pushing for video content, and the contents that are available for, or the GIFs that are available on social medias right now are probably just the Rotary logo rotating. But there's like, I haven't seen one from the Magic of Rotary yet.
Oh, they're out there.
I don't know if the GIFs are. I haven't seen them either.
Yeah, I know the logos are. I already reached out.
Yeah,
I reached out to Rotary
the
International
static
directly.
logos are.
Yeah, I've seen a couple, where they come, the stars come out, they like that. And then there was a really interesting one about all of the themes in the last 20 years that just came out. That was a series of pictures of all those little themes. This is the last year for themes, just so you know that. We are not going to change the theme of Rotary every year anymore after this year. So the Magic Rotary will be the last of the annual themes. There'll be one theme for Rotary International. So if you hold on to your pins, it's the last of them. And please join us at that meeting on the 1st if you can. Any input is certainly welcome. I mean,
I registered for it already.
Okay.
And I got an email saying that the date and time was going to be sent out later. So I'm glad you shared that.
Yeah, it's an opportunity, and we are the only zone in the world that's doing this, specifically as a zone project. So we're showing off. Hey, oh, I know. I have a little. Did you know that we were up for the first time in 5 years for the end of the year? We're up 13 members or 15 members, whatever. So, we go up and down and up and down and up and down, and we've been going down and down. And this is without any new clubs this year. Know that we have 3 clubs that don't have a charter anymore. We're down 3 clubs overall, but we're up in members. And we just had, was it Rio? No, it was Tubac. You brought in 3 people, didn't you? Bud?
Yes, we did.
This week.
Yeah, and I think Rio Rico brought in a bunch too last week.
You brought in 2?
Yeah.
Wow. How many?
Yeah, they're coming
Anybody
in.
else? I think we brought 1 in. Cool.
I hear they're joining because they heard of Sue.
Oh, I scare them away?
No, they're joining because of you.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
And we do have a new club about to get their charter.
We do. It's probably in September. It's Tucson Pride Club. And they've got, I think they have almost 20 potential members. They're going to charter when they have 30. So they're a Tucson area club.
They don't have to wait until they're 30, right? Or is that the minimum requirement now?
That's their choice. That's their choice.
Yeah.
You have to have a minimum of 20 to charter. So that's how it goes. All right. So have you all seen your AG or talked to your AG? Anybody?
Who is my AG? No.
Yes, I have breakfast with her every Friday morning after the meeting.
Other than Tony, Tony.
Rio Rico has a real horrible AG. I can't stand the guy.
I know. Well, I think he's the same one my club has.
The pain in the you-know-what.
And his initials are TV.
Yeah.
Funny.
Tubac
Let's see.
has a good-
Nathan,
has-
I think
Tubac
I got
has a
you
real good one.
replaced on the committee.
Oh, good.
I'll let you know for sure, but I think we've got somebody. What club had that person? I gotta look it up. For the TRIFA committee. So we're looking
Excellent.
for yeah. So I'll let you know his name, and I think he was from Green Valley or Valley Verde. I'll have to look. It's in my other tablet.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So we're doing good. Anything for the good of the order? Anybody have anything else they'd like to bring up? It's so nice to see everybody. We're doing this 3 more times this year on purpose. I really want to, and I'll see you on your the AGs. I'll see them then. And I'm going to see everybody soon. I'll be really glad when it's Thanksgiving. So that's my goal, is to get to Thanksgiving, to say the least. I've been invited to, if anybody's interested, on Saturday night, the 3rd, the Industrial Club in Nogales is having their induction ceremony, and their district governor is coming, which is pretty cool. I think Bud's going to go with me and talk about the cleft palate. We're doing some cool stuff in Mexico. We've got some international stuff going. Next time we talk, I'm going to bring Kirsty to talk to us a little bit about some of the other international projects happening out there. The pre-conference is going to be all about international work. So that's cool. Rick Chimblow is putting together a couple trips to Spain. So no, that's coming up. We got a busy year, you guys. A lot going on. Leda, did you have a question? Oh, that's your dog's ear. I thought it was your.
Rebecca has.
Yes, I just, in talking about social media, we do have our Rotary Ride to End Polio Facebook page. And I just wanted to remind folks that's our big fundraiser for Polio Plus, and we're gearing up for it again this year. So,
and it will have.
If you don't like the page
place.
already, go find it, and you can like it and follow us.
It will also have a prominent place on our new district website, which should come out hopefully this week. I've got a meeting with DAC-DB tomorrow, and we should be able to pull the switch on it this week. So, and I've already got Polio Plus on there. So,
great.
One other thing, one of our 2 Rotary Youth Exchange students I'm hosting this year, and they arrive on the 3rd of August at 7 o'clock in the evening at Tucson International Airport. And of course, the bigger the crowd, the better. I've got all my club members hopefully coming, but anybody's welcome to come out and welcome Javier, who's coming from Spain. So
The girl from Japan arrived this past week.
yeah, she's already here.
So we
And
have 2.
what is the time for the 3 o'clock day? Or the third, but what time?
His flight is scheduled to arrive at 7:10 p.m. But I would be there a little earlier because a lot of times those flights, come in early.
And he's from Spain, correct?
Yes.
We're going to be really talking up youth exchange again this year. We only had 2 kids this year. Youth exchange has changed dramatically, just so you know. There's also these incredible summer camp opportunities with youth exchange all over the world.
I want to go.
I want to go. Oh my gosh, these camps are amazing. And I didn't know they existed till this year, and we've not included it. So it's going to be, there's going to be on the district website about exchange. So it's more than just going for a year. So they have these camps that are, literally all over the world. The kids can
They're
go to.
already on the district website, on the Club Runner district website.
Okay. And
There are about
for next summer,
42
there'll be
of
new
them.
ones out for next summer. They also have that month-long exchange for kids that don't want to be gone a long time, where they go to somebody's house for a month in some country, and that young person in that household comes to his house for a month or her house for a month.
Are they taking toddlers?
So you have to keep those one.
Asking for a friend. I'm
But
just
the
asking
fee
for a
is
friend.
astronomical.
I mean, I already pay an astronomical
Set up with your high school kids. Antonio, I know you guys are involved with a lot of kids. Did you an exchange student go out this year? Antonio?
Yes, we had somebody go back home.
And where were they from?
Oh gosh, I forgot where, but it was in Europe. But I forgot the name of the country.
Are you having another one this year or just last year?
I think they're getting another one this year, I guess. I'm sorry, I just started with the Rotary Club not too long ago. So
You're not alone.
yeah. Yeah, we're getting another one this year, I believe.
Good. Well, watch for those because those are coming up. All
Mhm.
right. So anything else? Anne.
So do you have most of the representatives that you need for the nominating committee?
Steve is collecting those. I do not know.
Okay, so I would
need
just
them
like
this
to
week. Do you
put out a reminder that if your AGs haven't contacted you, or if they have, look for somebody from your club who would be willing to sit on the nominations committee, which is really early this year, August 4th, on a Sunday, and it will be at 2:00.
So we need one representative from each region. If you're interested personally in doing that, let your AG know like ASAP. It picks the DGND for 4 years from now, basically. RLA, some of you have been nominated. If anybody else is interested in the Rotary Youth Academy and would like to go through those classes, let me know. Nathan, I sent you an email. Is it something you'd like to do? I got to put your name in at least as a nomination if you're interested.
Yeah, I don't know, Sue. I just don't know
Okay.
if I have the time to do it.
That's
I
okay.
mean, yeah, that's
There
my
will
that's my
be,
struggle. I
there will,
wanted to do it. I've heard that it's really good and very informational, but it does take, a bit of time,
Takes
and
time.
I'm just not sure I'm there at this point.
there
That's
will
okay.
be an informational Zoom call for people who
Yeah,
are
but you have to
interested.
be nominated to get the information. So if you're interested in just being on the Zoom call and learning more about it, Nathan, I can do that too.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to do it though.
When is the Zoom call?
I haven't gotten the date yet. It should be
I
soon.
don't think it's been set yet. I know our graduation is on the 21st of September.
Yeah, that's different for this year.
Yeah.
So if any of you are interested, or anybody in your club that you think might be interested in that we have 8 spots. The 2 districts do it together, and 8 people every year go through that. It's a pretty dynamic train. It's changed a whole lot from when and anybody else that has taken it in the past, it is nothing like we all took years ago.
It's going to be very different this coming year too.
So it's a great opportunity. All right, guys, 6:26. Anything else anybody can think of or has to? Bud?
Yeah, I need some help for the district conference for Sergeant of Arms. I've only got 4 people. Merrill just said he'd help me today, but it's just helping people find their rooms, where they're going to be, and that sort of thing. But I really need some help to build a team. I think we need at least 10 people.
Tony, you're interested? Tony? Dennis, did you put your hand up?
Yeah, I put up Dennis Berquist-Kino. Why don't you put me down? We have a display there that I need to help with, but we'll work around it.
I got you on there. Thank you, Dennis.
Anybody else interested in
Curtis.
helping out? Gives you something to do. It's usually you do 1 or 2 shifts. It isn't the whole time. Wendy, would you put your hand up, or are you just shaking your hand? Wendy? You're interested? Okay, you got another one, Wendy?
Wendy said yes.
Quietly.
Okay.
Jennifer.
Anybody else?
And
Well,
Jennifer.
then you got some. I can't see Jennifer. Did she put her hand up?
She's got her thumb up.
She's not on my screen. I got 2 screens. Oh, Jennifer, there's another one.
What's
Okay.
Jennifer's last name?
Sprung.
All right, we went from 4 to 7 already. Thank you.
I think it's 8. Did you get Tony? Bud, did you get Tony?
Oh, Tony's already on there.
Oh, he was already on. So Tony, Dennis.
Good.
I got Dennis, Wendy, and Jennifer to add.
No, that's a big help. A big help. So more information is going to come out. District conference registration will probably start in August, so watch for that. It's really going to be a lot of fun this year. We've got some great speakers coming. It's mostly about having a good time. So if you know me, as you've gotten to know me, that's my idea of fun. And I don't want to be too serious about anything except Rotary and seeing if we can bring in new people. My challenge to all of you is bring your newest member. Bring your newest club member, or a member that's been there less than a year, please. That's the best way for people to understand Rotary beyond the walls of your club, is come and socialize and get to know and listen and learn. So I know we try and sponsor in our club. There's a bunch of clubs in the district that sponsor their new or newest Rotarian, either pay their hotel or pay their registration or help pay them. And they put that in their budget every year. And I just think it's a way to get people, like I said, that little box of the club that, I know I've been in Rotary since 2000, and the first 5 years I was in Rotary, no one ever told me I was allowed to go to the district conference. No one ever said, hey, Sue, you want to go? I had no idea that I could go or not. So we need to educate people about that and give them opportunity to learn more and meet all of us, because we're cool and we have fun.
That's a great idea. Great idea.
Yeah, it's a great way. And there's still room in the Chicago trip. Hank's put together this incredible trip going to Chicago. You've seen it on the Impact. It's her swan song. You know, she moved to Pasadena, but she's not leaving our district until Chicago's over. And I think we have about 12 or 14 people going. There's even a lady from Oregon that's going to join us from a district up there. So if you're still interested, she's still got room. It's really going to be a fun couple of days at Rotary International, and we're going to do some special stuff there. We have a dinner and a reception at Rotary International. We're going to go to a club meeting there. We're going to go on a cruise one evening on the Chicago River, I guess, or somewhere, and dinner, and it's going to be a fun couple days. So 2 things. Good luck, Keith, at the election. Keith, our own Keith, is running for mayor,
Thank you.
correct?
I am. Yes, next Tuesday night. So come Wednesday, we'll be happy or happy either way. So it's all over.
Well, thanks for putting your neck out there. I mean, I think people that run for office, I respect them a lot, no matter who they are. Just putting your neck out, and being willing to help a community is just such an honor to be able to do that.
Thank you.
All right. Well, everybody, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Okay, guys. Try and find this background. It's on look for it, Wendy. It's there. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you all in the next couple months.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
See ya.
Thanks, Sue.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.